Welcome forward to day 9 of our reflections on St. Joseph. And today's reflection again comes from the litany to St. Joseph, and the line is, "Noble offspring of David, pray for us." So it's just the first part of that to reflect upon, noble offspring of David. So clearly the question is, what does that mean? And I'll let you think about that as we go through this reflection. So the big questions for today are, in the New Testament, who is the Son of David, and what does the title Son of David mean? Well, in the New Testament, it's the messianic title for the Messiah, which we know is Jesus. And Jesus is referred to as the Son of David 17 times. So what's the link between Jesus and Joseph? Joseph is being called noble offspring of David, and you've got Jesus being referred to as Son of David, which is the messianic title. So there's a link there. Now moving on. Now, more interestingly, no one else is referred to as the Son of David except for one other person. And guess who that is? Joseph. And he's referred to as the Son of David by an angel. And the angel says to Joseph, "Joseph, Son of David, do not be afraid to take Mary your wife into your home." Now that's actually quite amazing, because Joseph is not the Messiah. So why was he being given that title by the angel? And the other part of what the angel said was, "Do not be afraid." So what was Joseph afraid of? So that's what I want you to think about now, those two parts to that phrase that the angel used to Joseph. Because remember, nothing in the Gospels is there by accident. That full sentence is made up of a lot of theology, but what do those two things mean? Joseph, Son of David, and do not be afraid. So let's start with do not be afraid. So what was he afraid of? There are two arguments there, and it's up for you to really give this some thought and pray with St. Joseph over this. But one is clearly at one extreme, which is he was afraid of Mary because she was found to be with child, and he now didn't trust her. So he just was afraid of that, didn't trust her, and therefore would not take her into his home. But the other side of that is that he was afraid because he didn't feel worthy enough. He didn't feel worthy enough to look after Mary and Jesus. He didn't feel virtuous enough and holy enough to take Mary into his home. He was afraid of his vocation. So please give that some thought. Now let's go back to the first part of what the angel said. Joseph, Son of David. Now he wasn't referring to Joseph, you are the Messiah, but he was obviously honouring St. Joseph. But in the reflections, it's saying that he's reminding Joseph of who he is and his noble offspring, the fact that he's a noble offspring to David, and the link there, and that the Messiah, Jesus, was from the lineage of David as well, and that clear link. And he's therefore being told or reminded of his vocation, his calling, his unique purpose in life, the fact he's been chosen by God because he is virtuous, because he's holy enough to actually be the spouse of Mary and look after Jesus as his earthly father. So more tomorrow. I'll leave you with all those thoughts. I appreciate there was a lot there again. So God bless until tomorrow.